Brazilian football, heroes and legends. And already we're underway here. Santos have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan are looking to go forward now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks.
And Hullet! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Plays it in low.
Well, from a...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Hullet. Vitinha is the team's great visionary.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready.
Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Pings it across. Neymar clears it away. Araujo is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Cáceres. Tomiyasu. Rodri. Hullet. Now Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. He's cut it out. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Vitinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball goes in, climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Araujo. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Tries to play it through. And it's Yaya Toure. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lahm. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Cleared without hesitation. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Chips it through. Might be taken. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Milan are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more. Reflections on the first half?
Milan deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Senhoras e senhores, só é permitido fumar nas áreas indicadas no mapa. Agradecemos a colaboração. Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 16.
So off we go once more.
Camisa 17.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Tomiyasu. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely feet. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Gullit. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's been intercepted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Lahm. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pepe. Out to the left it goes. That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he won't reach that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Cross in. Gullit is herring after that one. Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Caceres. And Tomiyasu. And it's Caceres. There's the crossfield ball. Ronaldinho looking for the run. Could try cutting inside here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Santos.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Neymar, camisa 22. Deixando o campo
Taken
para a
back
entrada
almost at
dele.
once.
Camisa 11, camisa 13.
Vinicius Junior.
Substituição em andamento.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No question, this is the man you want to... Ronaldinho! Oh, bang on target. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Driving through the middle. Decent chance!
Teremos uma substituição.
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vinicius Junior.
Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicked it back promptly. Picked out brilliantly. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Santos really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe. And that should get the job done. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's there to belt it away.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. And he's forced to go back. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua colaboração com o nosso programa.